You know, they say teachers are always right, but sometimes they're just loud. My daughter Chloe, she's 12 and she's a total beast on the cello. I'm talking. She spends her weekends watching masterclasses on YouTube instead of scrolling TikTok. Last year, she finally made it into the city's youth orchestra. She's obsessed with the technical side of music, the physics of sound, the history of the composers. She knows her stuff. But then there was Mr. Miller, the middle school band director, total old school vibes. One Tuesday, Chloe comes home, eyes red, just vibrating with anger. She tells me Mr. Miller spent the whole period lecturing about how the Stradivarius violins are perfect because of some secret mystical Italian varnish that no one can ever recreate. Chloe, being Chloe, raised her hand. She politely mentioned a study from Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, proving that in double-blind tests, professional players actually preferred modern instruments. She told him the secret varnish was mostly just a myth. Mr. Miller did not like that. He told her, "Sit down, Chloe. I've been conducting since before you were a thought. The classics are superior, and your internet facts are an insult to the craft." Then he gave her detention for disruptive arrogance. I was fuming. I sent an email, but Miller replied saying he wouldn't have his authority undermined by a pretentious preteen. Well, lucky for us, my cousin Alina is a lead luthier for the Philharmonic. She builds and restores million-dollar instruments for a living. I called her up, and she was all in. The following Friday, I walked into that band room during sixth period, right behind Alina. She was carrying two cases. One was a beat-up modern cello, the other a pristine vintage piece. Mr. Miller looked like he'd seen a ghost when I introduced a professional master builder. Alina didn't waste time. She set up a blind test for the whole class. She played both. The kids voted 32-0 for the modern one. The look on Miller's face, it was like he'd swallowed a lemon. Alina then pulled out the sonogram charts, showing the wood density, proving the secret varnish was, well, just old dirt and resin. The principal, who'd been watching from the door, just nodded. Chloe got her detention wiped, and now she's leading a peer mentoring group on the science of sound. As for Mr. Miller, let's just say he's a lot more quiet these days.